we need to talk. Let's talk about pricing and why pricing feels so incredibly cringy, especially when you are a small maker. I get it. I have been there with changing my pricing, feeling bad about my pricing, feeling like I need to explain my pricing, maybe even offering a discount unnecessarily because I just didn't know what to do with pricing and why I felt so uncomfortable about it. Here's the thing. Pricing needs to be the value, time, effort, energy, and the cost of the actual goods that you want somebody to buy. If you don't believe in the value, people are really going to look at you sideways when you try to sell it and make them pay a price. So here are a couple things that I've done to make that pricing conversation feel less cringe and more matter of fact. First things first, resist the urge to explain away why something costs what it costs. Here's the other thing. Resist the urge to create a discount code because you want the sale. You don't have to do that just because someone is questioning whether or not your items are priced appropriately. If they're not priced appropriately, you'll know by the end of the market. So let's get into a couple of different pricing strategies that I think work really great and they have really served me well. The first one is pricing your products based on the value proposition. What problem does your product solve for your customer? What is the perceived value that the customer is going to get when they purchase your product? So, for example, say that you're a candle seller. What's the value that the customer is going to get purchasing from you versus purchasing from someone else? And when you can determine what that is, that's your value prop. Price based on that unique selling point, and that's going to be the price. Another pricing strategy, set your price based on the cost of goods. How much money did you spend to procure all of the materials to produce your product? Take that number, add 30 to 50%, and maybe an additional 10% for yourself just because of the labor. Whatever that number is, that is the cost of your individual product. And here's my last one, tiered and bundled pricing. If you've watched any of my holiday markets, then you know I go to this pricing strategy a lot around the holidays. And who doesn't love a deal? With tiered pricing, you can price things at different levels. So one is $5, one is $10, one is $20. But then with bundled pricing, you can sell multiple items at a flat price and then sell individual items at a slightly higher price, which encourages people to purchase more from you because they are in essence spending just a few dollars or a few cents less. So value pricing, cost per goods pricing, then tiered and bundle pricing. If you can figure out which one of those pricing techniques that your products fall into, pricing your products for your next vendor market will be a lot easier and a lot less stressful.